Hey everyone. So yesterday I didn't get to do my budget clear for the Stroper Advanced trial. We'll do that right now. So I was actually trying to find Kasumi or Rico on my friends list for the past 2 hours. It didn't work. Maybe he's trolling me. I don't know. But Kasumi, you never showed up. I'm so sorry. Instead, I'm using Sinsar's Tidus on his list, and he's pretty, let's call it, whaled out. Very good gear, as you can see. Pretty good stuff. So his Tidus has 300 stone, 300 LB. Now, this isn't the best you can do. There is a way to make this up to 8k attack. That's on my friends list, though. So it's still very, very good and will easily kill this boss within the turn limit. So for this, we are using a team of very old units with Tidus. Now my Tidus sadly is EX plus 3, meaning this will perfectly line up with Sinsar's Tidus, who is also EX plus 3, to SLB every third turn. Rest assured, SLBing every third turn isn't mandatory. It's fine if you have it on turn 4, for example. So you may alternate SLBs, but lining them up is always a little bit better. So, Madame Adele, she's here for basically Earth Imperil. The things she's wearing is Seraph stuff. It's a time-limited item that buffs you up with stone protection or stone resistance, because the boss dispels your provoker before he applies the stone effect. So that's why you need a buff that is undispellable. Healthy Composure does that. If you don't have that item, just let your passive provoker get petrified. There's a way to handle this, and I'll show you within this clear how to handle this as well. Now what I found out, the passive provoker doesn't need evasion, so all the evasion gear you're seeing on here is absolutely not necessary. All you need is basically passive provoke. That's all you need. Now, if you have Tulian and issues with getting passive provoke, you may as well use Tulian's vision card. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I haven't leveled it up yet, but it's really good. There it is. So Tulian's vision card, if you have him, that is 25% draw attack, another 25% draw attack with Moogle Charm that's already 100%, and you're also getting 30% evasion on top of that. So for a case such as this, Tulian's vision card is actually excellent, but otherwise not needed. The Brave Shift of Dell is not geared at all, as is evident from this. We are starting and keeping Behemi in Brave Shift. Now minus EX plus 3, having him at EX plus 3 is not necessary. EX plus 1 though, I would suggest you have him at EX plus 1. That makes things a lot easier because his good stuff is in the Brave Shift. And with the good stuff, I mean mainly the SR chain, because in base form he only has bolting strike frames, and I'm interested in the SR chains here. Now I know many people don't like SR chaining on the phone because it tends to break at times. So if you find another bolting strike chainer that's also a breaker, might as well use that one, because Avalanche Jessie is on the team for breaks. Her limit burst is an 87% break, conveniently also another Imperil source, so that's nice. She technically is passive provoking, but she's not needed for this. So this is the gear, lots of LB fill, as you can see. I don't even know what I geared her for, to be honest. This is just a remnant of some other fight, I believe. Oh yeah, it's from Großaffe, that's right. I just took the Großaffe team and didn't adjust the team at all. So yeah, this is what she has. Honestly, her gearing doesn't matter. Just put a lot of LB fill on her and you'll be good. And then my Tidus. My Tidus personally is using budget gear with two STMRs. One STMR being Storm Body Jacket. It's Esther's STMR, I believe. It's fair to assume that people have Esther's STMR because she is 2 or 3 years old at this point and on the global server, so fair assumption. And the other one I'm using is Alliance Heart. Alliance Heart 3 months ago was an entirely free materia. You could pick this from I don't know. No, it was during the anniversary. During the anniversary, you were allowed to pick one STMR for some coins, and that's what I got. So you should have gotten it too, because I vouched for getting this. All right, and the gear, he's using Link's vision card. If you don't have Link's vision card, don't sweat it. Just use the highest attack vision card you have. It's going to be fine. Now, due to the nature of my Tidus being EX plus 3, he has 1000 more static attack than yours might. So again, this strat heavily revolves around a strong friend unit. I'm using Sinsaur's, who is Sinsaur's friend unit, who is very, very good. If you are on my friends list, you can use my Tidus, who is exceptionally well geared for this trial, and he will shred the boss within 2 SLBs on his own. Alright, let's give this one a go and show you how it's done. So this is going to be considerably slower than the Tiana clear I did yesterday. It's going to be fine regardless. We have 10 turns, easy peasy, trust me. So what we'll do is Ruin Expedition Order. We'll do Earth and... No, we're not gonna do that. We'll do Ruin Expedition Order, Rapid Magic Bullet twice. Behemoth is going to protect Quake Aura, which is a 20% Earth Amp 2, rather cool. And an Earth Imbue, so to speak, as well. As is evident from here. 4 turns, that's enough though. It also has 4 turns cooldown, so it's 100% uptime. And we'll do an aggressive heave. Now, Jesse is just going to ace in the hole, refurbished grenade, and Midgar special. And both Tiduses are going to spiral cut their way through this fight for most of it. Alright, let's wait for all of this to finish. And chain both Tiduses up here. Yeah, 4%. Also, another cool thing about my Tidus or my friends list is that it has, or my has, Taivas STMR equipped. So that one's gonna really shred the boss. Turn 2, we do want to use Jesse's Limit Burst for better breaks. Adele is going to Rapid Magic Bullet 3 times. Behemoth is also going to Comet Blast 3 times. And we'll chain this up. Wait for the chain to build a bit so the Tiduses can deal more damage right out of the gate. There we go. Yeah, looking good. Oh, I forgot about something. Whoops. It's fine. So now, due to the nature of both our Tiduses being EX plus 3, both SLBs are unlocked. If yours isn't, just chain it up with the other Tidus and SLB with 1, or wait the amount of turns to SLB with both at the same time. It's up to you. So what we're gonna do is Madame's Encouragement on the stronger Tidus. We want to deal a lot of damage. We'll refresh the Stone Killer buff. And the last one is up to you guys. I would suggest using Earth's Enhances Fighting Spirit for an extension of the Imbue. So I will SLB with both Tiduses here. Behemoth is going to triple SR. And Jesse is also going to triple SR. Let's go at it. Start this all off. I hope I didn't mess this one up. No, it's fine. 45%, looking excellent. Now the upside of going for, what was I gonna say? I forgot. The upside of having aligning SLBs is that you can now use Spiral Cut and Energy Rain Plus in conjunction, which is going to deal another whole lot of damage, as you will see, because energy, let me just quickly show this to you guys. Energy Rain Plus is a huge modifier. It's really strong. All right, so what we're gonna do, Behemoth is going to protect the weak and Comet Blast. Adele is going to, well, just refresh and do this. Jesse is going to extend the brakes. And let's chain this up. Wait for it to build a bit. Send in the remaining chainers. And off we go. And yeah, 35%. This looks like we are going to defeat the boss next turn. Alright, as you can see, the Seraph Staff buff has run out. So Madame Adele is getting stoned right now. But that's fine, we got Panacea, so we'll undo that. Alright, now Adele is going to ruin Expedition Order, and she'll do Encouragement on Cinsars, Tidus, and a Rapid Fire Bullet. And we'll have Jesse refill MP 3 times. Because Adele is lower in MP a bit, so we'll have to fix that. Alright, now we return to triple spiral cutting. And because we delayed one of the imbues, we still have the amp and the imbue on both Tiduses. Here we go. So here's the full dispel. That's fine though, because we can just redo Quake Aura and we're good to go again. Alright, we also need to reapply Stone Expedition Order, which is fine. And, oops, wrong ability. Stone Expedition Order and double Magic Bullet. Now this is a little bit more tricky to pull off with the chaining and all, but it's doable. Especially with capping it, that is. But it's gonna be fine, trust me. And let's, what is it? W and A. I hope this works. And if it doesn't, oh well, so be it. It still worked. Perfect. And that is it. All missions with a friend Tidus. That is really strong. As you can see, super simplified. And yeah, Cinsars Tidus really carried this fight, did more than 50% of it. Minded about half, let's say about half of his, which is totally to be expected. Yours is going to deal probably, if yours isn't EX plus 3, that is, a little bit worse than mine, so you will need 1 or 2 more turns for this. Rest assured, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine, because on turn 9, the friend Tidus would be able to SLB again. You do have 10 turns for this. By that time, the boss is going to be dead. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. Let me quickly also discuss a few, what's it called? Substitutes. So, if you don't have Madame Adele, that's gonna be an issue. I think Bulwark should be able to buff Stonekiller. Let me just quickly check. Otherwise, Roka does the job too. Let me check Bulwark. Does he have Stonekiller? I think they do. Avian, Fairy, Demons, Plants. No, they don't. So that doesn't work. Let me just quickly check where Stonekiller then, because I was super sure that Bulwark had Stonekiller. It wasn't Ling, was it? Well, Eileen has it. So the Near Vision Awakened Eileen, she has Stonekiller, but you would need Mastermind Xon for that. It's also 200%, which is rather strong. We do have Poppy for 75%. That is also an opportunity. And the rest of it, I wouldn't actually use anymore. It's just not worth it at all. And you might as well, if you have her, use Roka. Roka is really good in that regard. She does have the 160 Stonekiller tied to EX plus 3, so that is not budget at all anymore, I would say. But Roka still has the 100% Stonekiller as a regular ability, so that might be a good fit. Now, the upside of Roka is that if you have her, you'll be getting a very, very strong super limit burst. Like, not only does it do 35% on a regular basis, but let me just, how do I use this or show off the SLB? Oh yeah, fast forward, there we go. It is also a 300% LB boost, so the SLBs of the Tiduses are going to hit considerably harder, especially because you have more than double the Earth Amp, so that's pretty good. You can also reduce the cooldown on Energy Rain Plus, which is another upside to this. Now, another team that you could use, for example, is you're gonna get Roka, and instead of Jesse, you can, if you have him, that is obviously, you could go for Tulian. Tulian would be a great substitute as well for Jesse. You do need his TMR though for the 85% breaks, but on the flip side, you'll be getting 145 from his SLB, Earth Imperil 2. So this is going to be, or this could be a very, very strong team that gets a lot more damage than the one we've seen here, but truth be told, Roka, probably most of you don't have her. Tulian is the latest unit, you gotta pull for him. I didn't want to include that one. And yeah, like I said, Behemi, he's nice to have for the Earth Imbue and Earth Amp. He's not needed if you have Madame Adele, that is. So if you don't have Behemi, just use whatever physical tank you have. Maeve works, Gebranth works, Snow works. It's just that you're losing out on an additional SR chainer, for example, or the Earth Amp and Imbue. So yeah, I hope this was helpful to you guys. Thank you all for watching. We'll see each other later for my Tulian review. See you then. Bye bye.